This spooky season, instead of checking out a traditional haunted house, consider taking a journey back in time instead. How does that sound? Well, Andrea, Malcolm, along with Jim Hunt, are here from Victorian Horrors. Good morning to the both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I love this time of year. It's when it gets spooky and people start decorating. Andrea, we are now here. How is the Molly Brown House celebrating this time of year?
So this time of year, the Molly Brown House is the perfect way to kick off the spooky season. We have an event called Victorian Horrors. This will be our 31st year. You get to come to the house at night. It's spooky, candlelit, and you creep through the rooms, and then you encounter an author long from the dead who comes to read you a tale.
And we've done this before, and we absolutely love it. Now, this is the 31st anniversary, as you mentioned, of Victorian Horrors. Is there anything new happening this year?
This year, all new stories, and then we also have the house decorated for Victorian mourning practices, funeral practices. You also get to see things like coffins in the house.
Oh boy.
And then we also have some special surprises along with the stories. And then if you come on the opening night, you'll get to sort of get first peek at these amazing stories. Or if you come on the last night, we have a special closing night party that allows you to rub elbows with Mr. H.G. Wells over here.
Oh my. So definitely try that out, especially right now during spooky season. Okay, Jim, I know that you have been a part of Victorian Horrors for quite some time. Tell me about that.
Well, we started it 31 years ago, and I, together with David and Julie Payne, who are still acting in the event, we started it all those years ago, and I've done it almost every year and have almost always played H.G. Wells, channeled him.
Yes, that's right.
Right.
And you're so good at it. Tell us about that experience when people come and, again, of the character you get into here.
Well, I love Halloween, so I always tell people doing Vic Horrors is how I get my Halloween fix.
Okay.
And you're there with your story, 7 minutes or 8 minutes, and in one evening, 12 tours come through the house. So you do your story 12 times a night,
yeah.
And then you do it the next night and the next night and then the next weekend. So, and some people talk about, oh, what a workout it is, and I just love it. It just charges me. And yeah, my voice at the end of the evening may be a little tired, but it's so much fun to read to people who want to be read to, and they kind of, some sit on the floor and they gaze up at you, and yeah, it's wonderful.
And I can tell this is something you absolutely love, which is great. It makes it that much better, right? Okay, I'm not going to let you go without giving us a little preview of H.G. Wells.
This year I'm reading a story called The Presence by the Fire.
Okay.
And a man's newly married and his wife has died and he just can't accept it, so he starts to think he's seeing her. He was staring into the coals. There grew upon him the impression that he was not alone. For a moment he did not dare look up, lest he should find this a mere delusion. Then slowly he raised his eyes. She was standing behind the chair, leaning over the back of it and smiling, the tender smile he knew so well. The firelight played upon her face. I saw her as plainly as I see you. I saw the smile on her face, and my heart leapt out to her. For a moment he was motionless, entranced. Suddenly the door opened, the shadows in the room rushed headlong, and the housemaid came in with a lamp lit and without a shade, a dazzling glare of naked flame. By mere reflex he turned his head, and forthwith turned it back again. She was gone.
Oh, okay, H.G. Wells. Very, very nice. I could tell you're so passionate about that, which we absolutely love. Okay, Andrea, what's the best way for people to get tickets? What days are available here?
Yes, so if you go to mollybrown.org, you'll be able to look at our event calendar for the month, including the 9 nights of Victorian Horrors.
Okay.
You'll also see that we have 3 other Halloween-themed events, Fire and Water, where you'll look at the astrology of Mrs. Brown's time period, another where we'll explore spiritualism from the time, and then a third one where we may encounter, is Mrs. Brown still here?
Oh my goodness. Well, if you haven't been to the Molly Brown House, this is certainly a must-do right here in Denver. And speaking of fall, any other fall happenings that we should all know about?
We love it at the Molly Brown House, so you can come during the daytime if the nighttime's too spooky for you, and you can explore our house and see our exhibit on Victorian morning traditions.
Oh my gosh. Well, definitely spooky season means Victorian Horrors, and it kicks off this weekend. Are you ready to go with H.G. Wells?
Absolutely.
They are ready for you to come be a part of this. Thank you both so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
What a great way to start the morning. Okay, everyone, Victorian Horrors kicks off this weekend and runs for the following 2 weekends at the Molly Brown House. Snag your tickets now at mollybrown.org. But wait, guess what, everyone? We have a pair of tickets to give away to opening night, which is this Thursday. To enter to win, send me an email right now to mycoco@9news.com with the word Victorian in the subject line. The winner will be chosen at random and contacted later on today. Good luck, everyone.